Hi guys, I'm Lorraine. If you're new here, I'm a lifestyle blogger and digital content producer where I create content for brands to help them build their presence online. So today's video is gonna be all about my unpopular opinions about things that are trending. So please note that these are my opinions and they are very unpopular, but let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna talk about is Meghan and Harry on Netflix. So I know that this came out last year in December, but I still wanted to touch on it. So a couple of things. I never watched Suits, so I didn't know what Meghan sounded like when she spoke. And I'm gonna be 100% honest, I didn't know that she was so smart, and I didn't know that she had a very like engaging speaking voice. There are lots of people out there who are saying that she is a narcissist. I mean, I know I don't know what to say, but the only thing is that I don't think so. I just think that she has been given a platform to tell her story from her perspective, and that is exactly what she's doing. So a lot of people online have been saying that her mother failed her because she didn't prepare her enough as a mixed slash biracial person. And again, I agree with it somewhat, but here's why. I'm thinking that because they grew up in Canada and then they moved to the US, or maybe it's vice the opposite way. But I'm thinking that the mom didn't probably prepare her for the world as a biracial person because she didn't think that it was necessary to do so. So, and also because she's a female, she can get by. So things are kind of different from male and female, as you guys know. As I said, these are unpopular opinion and they're my thoughts, but that's what I think. And I think the thing as it relates to like ethnicity and color, she could have done more just to kind of open her eyes to, probably what it means to be a black woman just in America, because even though she's mixed, she's not seen as that. She's still seen as black. Versus like here in Jamaica, we say, all right, yes, she's still predominantly black, but she's still mixed. So I don't think her mother prepared her enough just to take on the world as a black woman. But we're gonna go into Prince Harry's book now, and a lot of people again are saying that they're tired of hearing Harry talk and them tired of this and them tired of that. Again, Harry is given a platform to finally speak freely, and he's using this platform to speak freely. Like when I just started watching it, and this is based on the Netflix series as well. Like when I was watching it and based on everything that he was saying leading up to them not being a part of the royal family anymore, and not taking on the titles, I think it was something that it would have come eventually whether he was married to Meghan or not. But I think that Meghan kind of made that transition somewhat easier for him, because when he thinks about the paparazzi and how he describes it, he always like alludes to his mom and everything that happened. And then if we look on like the pictures and stuff, and a lot of body language experts have commented on that, is like it's more of a protection type of thing. So somebody like Harry, who has gone through like just so much trauma, he's gonna like have coping mechanisms and ways in which he tries to protect the woman he loves, which is Meghan. So I don't think that Meghan is to be blamed for all of that, because he's gone through a lot. And he gave like an example of one time when he called his grandmother and they were supposed to meet, and he was all ready to go and fly and see her and whatever. And then like I think when he was on his way, he was at the airport, somebody said there's no longer a meeting. And then they keep referring to their whole thing as the institution. So we're seeing that, of course, obviously the queen is gonna have advisors and whatever it is, but then you kind of realize that there's a lot of people like behind the scenes kind of just controlling everything, which is not as black and white and straightforward as everybody else or us regular people who are not royals would kind of understand. So it was a lot. I learned a lot, I'm not going to lie. I watched it with a very open mind. I learned a lot. I wasn't there to really cast judgment on the people. I found it very informative, and the whole Tyler Perry part of it, that was very interesting as well. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. I was in and out of sleep, not because it was boring, but because I'm not a series slash movie person. So that's just it based on my recollection. So as I said, these are things that are trending. I'm not gonna get into deep issues like politics and all of that stuff, because there are other people who cover those things really well. They're very informed and they can give you more information that I can. So these are things that are in line with my brand: lifestyle, fashion, pop culture, all of that good stuff. So next on my list is Emily in Paris. Listen, I understand that it is fiction, right? And I don't know. So, like, somebody like me would kind of have like a literature background, and you understand about character development and plot and all of that, and they try to make the protagonist, which is Emily, likable and lovable. I find Emily so annoying, and even though it is fiction, she annoying to me. This is me. She's very annoying to me. And people are saying, "Oh, but you like fashions that I don't like." Here's why. Two things that similar with me and Emily, right? We both work in digital marketing. As you probably never know by now, she's a like digital marketer slash social media manager, whatever title they gave her. And she's not very good at it because she was showing that when she was there, she was like at probably what, like 200 or 400, and then by the end of the day she reached 7,000. Nobody know this girl, and I don't like that, again, because it's fiction. They don't establish enough that Emily is interested in fashion, or she's a fashionista enough to be seen in these very expensive clothing that are very exclusive and one of a kind. Yes, we do understand that they have fashion brands, but Emily, the character, has not been established enough as a fashionista. You see, I'm making this face. She has not been established enough as a fashionista for her to be in these expensive, colorful clothing. But one thing I like though is that they're kind of telling her growth story through costume or clothing slash styling. We see that like in the earlier seasons, she did all over the place. She mix and match prints and patterns. She mixed this designer with that, and now it's still, she still has the bright, flamboyant, like obvious American who's in Paris wearing all of these bold, colorful stuff. But it's more, I'm gonna say it's more, her silhouette is more fitted, and she's more mature. She's growing up, and as I don't like it. I still can't finish it because it's like, even though it's fiction, she's just not a lovable character. She's not likable. It's kind of like Zoe in Grownish, where they try to make her lovable, but she's not, because she's making all of these stupid decisions, and she's just, everything is just working out. It don't work like that in real life. Again, it's fiction, but like, I can't watch stuff that don't make sense. I know a lot of people, it's their guilty pleasure, but I don't like it. So, You season 4 part 1. Listen, when that came out, it gave me Lonely Boy energy. Remember Dan, aka Penn Badgley, aka Joe, who was in Gossip Girl? Like, the millennials would know this. So I don't like, I see a lot of people, like when it came out on Netflix, Netflix posted it on Facebook, and then what I was thinking is what a lot of people wrote in the comments. People are saying it's giving Gossip Girl like 2.0, because that is what it gave. It's like, he is usually the one who's doing all of the stuff. I know the stuff that Joe does is like considered trigger, so I'm not gonna say the stuff. If you guys watch, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So now the stalker is being stalked, and then he's still on the outside. So in Paris is a lot of like aristocratic, like rich people, just like Gossip Girl, when he was like, just the regular Joe from Brooklyn, goes to Manhattan and meets all of these socialites and rich people. No, he's average Joe again in Paris with all of these rich people. it's giving Gossip Girl. Like a lot of people who didn't watch Gossip Girl are probably more intrigued than me who watch it, but I'm still intrigued and I'm still gonna watch because he's very handsome. That is why we're all rooting for him, because even though his actions are not the best, but him handsome. That's why I root for him. Let's be real. So that is all for me today on my unpopular opinions, and let me know what you think, and especially about the Meghan and Harry situation, and the Harry situation as well, because I like it. People are saying they're talking too much, but I actually like it. This is the first time we're actually like hearing everything from an actual royal. So again, thank you again for tuning in, and you can look out for more videos on all my platforms, which will be posted below this video, so you will know where to check me out.